Think like an ant. When was the last time that you thought about ants? Ants? Yes, ants. Remember, those tiny crawling creatures in your garden or elsewhere who always have spare time to invade your picnic spot by the thousands. If you observe them closely, they are always busy and furiously working, carrying food on their backs, dragging some leaf, building an anthill, fighting over food, and so on. While most people may dismiss ants as irritating creatures that need to be tolerated, they can also teach you a valuable life lesson. Now you may ask how an insignificant creature like an ant can teach you something. The answer is simple. We normally tend to look at only famous people and the big things for lessons on how to get better, improve, and learn their secrets to success. But sometimes the biggest life lessons can come from the smallest things and tiny creatures around us. And that lesson ants can teach you is survival, because they are great survivors. Do you know how? This is because they have a 4-part process to their success, as discovered by Jim Rohn, a motivational guru, who called it the ant philosophy. Here are the 4 lessons that he observed from ants. Lesson 1. Ants never quit. And they also don't know how to quit. If you observe ants marching somewhere and try to stop them, they will immediately look for another way. They will climb over, or they will climb under, or they will go round. They won't stop and will keep looking for another way. That is, they never give up. No matter how many times you destroy their anthill, they will build it again. No matter how many times you kick them from your food, they will come back. Basically, the lesson here is never to quit and keep looking for a new way to get where you are supposed to go. Lesson 2. Ants think about the impending winter all summer. They know summer will not last forever. So, they gather their winter food in the middle of summer. Basically, they are storing as much food as possible to tide over the winter time. The lesson here is to think ahead, knowing that the current good times won't last forever. They make their hay while the sun shines. Lesson 3. Ants think about the upcoming summer all winter. During the winter, and when they are holed up in their dark, miserable holes, ants remind themselves, "This won't last long. We'll soon be out of here." Basically, during the winter they stay positive and patiently wait for the miserable times to get over. And immediately on the first warm day, the ants are out in the thousands, joyfully celebrating the end of the cold misery. Lesson 4. Gather all you possibly can. How much do ants gather during the summer to prepare for the winter? The answer is all they can collect. Ants don't have any limits or this is enough kind of thinking. They don't gather a certain amount of food and then take a vacation or start resting. If an ant can gather more, it will collect it even if they have to work 2 extra hours to gather it. This is because they know that whatever amount of food they collect may still get destroyed or snatched away by their enemies, like big insects, lizards, and other creatures ever willing to invade their anthills. So, they collect as much as they can and store them in many places. This is similar to diversifying your investments in a lot of places. Summary: the ant philosophy can be applied to your everyday life. If you never give up, always look ahead, stay positive, and do all that you can do, then you will succeed in life. Average people think of getting off from work, while successful people constantly look forward to getting on with it. Once you make the jump from wanting to quit to wanting to continue, you can transform your life and do something extraordinary every day. So, always remember to make your hay while the sun shines. Good times never last long enough, and bad times also will not be forever. Just keep going. It doesn't matter if you are going slow. Life is like driving in a city. You cannot always go at the same speed on every road. If you are going through hell, keep going. If you have to stop your dreams due to some misfortune, then put your plans on the back burner without going into depression. Restart your dreams once you get the time and energy back. Now let us listen to some famous quotes. Most people who succeed in the face of seemingly impossible conditions are people who simply don't know how to quit. Robert Schuller. Most of the important things in the world have been accomplished by people who have kept on trying when there seemed to be no hope at all. Dale Carnegie. It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop. Confucius. Never give up, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. Harriet Beecher. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Japanese proverb.